it's Jennifer from Flux. In this video, we are going to talk a little bit about the Babay Fay Izzy Hat Tool. This was sent to me by the folks at the Babay Fay Company, and this is a really wonderful tool for making hats. If you crochet hats on a regular basis, this is one of those must-have tools. It really takes the guesswork out of it, and what it is a series of templates that you can use to make virtually any size hat. So what we're going to do is, they sent me one of these to try out and to show you. These are in US terms. Although this is a company in the UK, they also have one with UK terms as well, and you can hop on over to their site. I'll put the link below to check out those as well if you don't use US terms when you crochet. So special thanks, as a side note, to the Babay Fay Company for sending this to us so we can check this out on the channel, and also for sponsoring the giveaway as well. So this is a resealable bag, which is really nice. I use, if you've checked out some of my other videos, you'll know that I use these kind of Ziploc and freezer bags a lot to reseal things and keep things all together. So when you get your kit, you'll see that, we'll just slip everything out of here. You'll see this little tool here. This is it kind of unscrews and it opens up, and you can kind of ring all of your templates together in order so they don't get scattered everywhere. This is also included is this hat chart. It shows all of the sizes for preemies, babies, and toddlers. It includes the tool number. So when you, let's flip this over so I can show it to you. I'm going to keep them all together. Okay, so each template is numbered. So see this one, this is the number 1. So you can reference it over to the chart, and that is the preemie, less than 2 pounds, 24.15 centimeters, etc. So you can match up the size that you need, look up the age or the size. It goes all the way up to extra large adult. That would be number 16. That's the largest template we have here. And so you can really take the guesswork out of that. I know a lot of people have trouble sizing hats and are really unsure about what size to use. That being said, if you look here, especially when you're making hats for babies and kids, try to also go by the head circumference, because not all 3-year-olds have the exact same head size, for example. So kids grow at all different rates, and you'll really want to also check out the sizes, which they've provided in a really easy to reference fashion. So you have one section here that's preemie, babies, and toddlers, and then you have children and adults down here. So it goes from teeny tiny preemie hats all the way up to extra large adult. And another thing that I really like is the back gives some points and some tips, and it's been laminated. So the fact that it's laminated is really nice too. It's not going to get crumpled and lost somewhere. It's going to stay nice and protected. And if you use dry erase markers, you can even make little marks and wipe them off later, which, just as a side note, I like stuff that's laminated because you can write on it with those dry erase markers. Okay, so we have all of our templates here, and I grabbed some yarn and a hook. So I'm going to show you kind of how this works with one of these little tiny hats. I also wanted to point out there is a hat pattern included with your kit, and that's really nice. But I also wanted to, and as you can see, I just unscrewed this and it kind of popped open, so we can put this all in one thing now. Even though there's a pattern included with this, I wanted to mention you can use these templates with any pattern, any yarn, and any hook. They're just size guides. So that makes it really versatile. So what I'm going to do is just kind of put this together to show you. So when you get your set, you'll just want to put them all together so you don't lose any of them, and you can really just, you can take them off if you want to. I really like the fact that you can just keep them all together, because if you're like me and you have hooks and scissors and yarn balls floating everywhere, it's really nice to have something that holds it all together. So you don't have, I mean, there's 16 templates, so you don't have them kind of floating all over the place. Now, another thing I'm noticing here as I thread this is that the holes are sort of stair-stepped. They sort of come in as you go through these, which is nice because it kind of fans them out a little bit so you can see all of them at once. Now, once you get them on here, you can just kind of screw this back together. this is nice and heavy duty. It's metal, like a metal cord, so it'll be nice and durable. So we have our little kit put together. So it'll come, when you get the kit, it'll be separate like this. Here's the hat chart for this one. So let's try making a hat really quick using one of these templates. So I'm gonna grab the size, let's do the 2. Let's do a little tiny hat, and just to show you kind of how that works. So let's pull, there we go. Okay. So what I want to do is, actually let's switch to 1 so I can just lay it flat. So what I want to do is, see this rounded top part? This is going to be, if we draw an imaginary circle, this is going to be the crown. So we're going to make a circle that fits inside, not going over, not too small, but just fits this circle. Now I'm not going to give you a pattern. We're just going to kind of make a hat on a whim just to show you the tool. If you guys want to, just leave in the comments below. If you want me to create a hat, a simple hat pattern, I can do that as well. But just for demonstration purposes, we'll just make a hat kind of on a whim. So we're going to make the circle first with the crown. Once you have your circle made, then you will kind of begin the sides, and this will establish the height of your hat. So once you have your circle, you start working downward, okay? So I am going to get my circle started, and I'm going to show you how we can line all this up. Okay, so I went ahead and made a circle. I just did some half double crochets around, I did a starting chain and just worked some half double crochets. Again, if you guys want a more formal pattern for maybe some little hats or some charity hats, just let me know and I'll do something a little bit more formal. But I'm just going to join to close my circle. Again, I just did some quick half double crochets, and I'm using bulky yarn just to show you quickly. But again, you can use any yarn that exists in the world and any size hook really for these templates. It's just to get the size. Okay, so here is my circle, and as you can see, it fits in this top part of this circle here, okay? So then what we're gonna do is work the sides. So this is gonna get my crown size. Now I'm using the size 1 template. That is this preemie size. 24.15 centimeters, 9.5 inches, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start working the sides, and you'll really see how this works as I work the sides as well. Okay, so I've worked up just a few rounds of the sides of my hat, and I think I need one more round to finish my hat. So what you can do is, we've established the circle for the crown, and let me just pull that a little tighter to close up that hole. I know a lot of you like the magic ring too for hats. So let me just hold it up to my template. So as I can see with the height, I need just a little bit more to get my height, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit more to my hat, and then we'll rejoin and we'll finish up the hat really quick and just, you know, show you how the template finishes up. Okay, so I just finished up my hat, and as you can see, I made the teeniest little hat that's on this template. And let me just remove my hook. I got my circle going first, and then I established the height. So as you can see, the height matches up with the bottom here, and you can use any pattern you like, and I just made a hat in just a few rounds. It just took me a few minutes because it's small and I'm using chunky yarn. But for any hat size, this is a great tool. So I will be giving away one of these hat tools to a lucky winner on the Flux blog, and you'll get your templates, you'll get 1 through 16. So I have here 1 through, it looks like 9 in this bag, and 10 through 16 in this bag. So these make a full set. This is in US terms, and you'll get the size chart as well. So I'll put the link down below, and it also comes with this ring so you can attach them all together to keep everything in one place. So I will put the link to the giveaway below, and good luck, and you can just hop on the link and go down to the Rafflecopter widget, use your email to get your entry. If you're on social media, you can get additional entries, or by leaving a blog post comment of what you would make or what size is your favorite or what you would use with this tool. So that is the Babay Fay Izzy hat tool. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Flux video updates. Thanks again.